WWE's Saturday Night's main event last night was the first Saturday Night's main event that actually seems like it had like a canon event that actually mattered to the WWE lore and story. For the first time since they started this stuff back in like December or something. So let's talk about it, because there's some stuff that I liked, some stuff I hated. Was it a perfect show? No, but let's talk about it because there's a lot of story stuff that's going to happen in the future. All right, first off, okay, we had the tag team between Sami and Punk versus Seth and Braun. This was a good match from what we saw, because there were so many commercials during this match that genuinely I think I saw more commercials than I saw like actual wrestling, which kind of ruined the match for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm in it, I'm like, whoa, and then, okay. Oh, not yet. Now we wait. Oh, no, wait. So the match happened. Like, it was generally a fun match. Braun Breaker, I know we've said this a bunch of times on the show now, but like, this man's a beast. I am obsessed with this behemoth of a man jumping like this. And yeah, great match. Like, just as how good he is. But it was really cool. One thing I want to point out is look at Sami and Punk's attire. They are both wearing Palestine inspired gear, which I like. But the match was great, and the big surprise of this was we were like, all right, cool, they're gonna eventually give us the third member. I had my money on Sami Zayn being the third member, but no. Now WWE is like, no, we don't want to be that predictable. So they made it Bronson Reed, which was so good because Sammy's getting distracted by Heyman. Punk is on the side, just basically playing Tamagotchi, just chilling. And Bronson Reed goes and tsunamis this man through a barricade. And then he comes in, Braun Breaker's like, what? And Seth is like, yeah, he's part of the team now. Which kind of makes no sense because these two were beefing last year. Reed killed Seth last year. So that was a thing. But it was a good match. I'm really excited to see where this goes story-wise. Like, because I think we're obviously building up to get Sami, Punk, and one other person against Seth, Breaker, and Reed. But now it's who? I'm seeing online people are thinking it's going to be Roman, which could work. But I feel like Roman needs another side quest. Like, give him this match, sure, right? But I don't want it to be revolved around this. As long as it leads to simply just getting Seth versus Roman, sure. But if it's not going to get that, I don't want this. But who knows? I thought it was going to be Jay too, but now Jay is off beefing with something else that's going to happen later. But yeah. Next up, we had, we had the women's match for the women's U.S. title. Here's the thing. I think they only did this match, I think they only announced this match on SmackDown last minute because they were like, oh crap, we don't have any women's matches here. That's a PR nightmare. Screw it, let's just get in Zelina versus Chelsea Green. Here's the thing. I think they just found out like yesterday as well. Because this match seemed very underprepared. They only had 5 minutes. And yeah, there were a few good spots. Like, yeah, we had this like cool powerbomb from Chelsea Green to Zelina, which was pretty cool. But one thing I got mad at was like, I think it was so last minute. Because they have the exact same fit on. Like, what? The coordination was not coordinating. So I did not really enjoy that. Like the shoes, the tights, the tops, everything is like kind of same. So I don't like that. But it was an alright match. We had a really nice code red from the top. But then the thing that everyone's talking about on Twitter, X, everywhere is like that really botched up 619 from Zelina. Because she went up, and she kind of like, I think she just lost momentum and just stopped midway. And then she just like, and just kicked Chelsea in the face and busted her wide open. Which, looking at pictures like afterwards, like, yo, that she was like busted. So that was something. This match wasn't really anything. Honestly, I feel like they did the woman a real disservice by only giving him 5 minutes. And by just throwing it on there. So, kind of whack, but whatever, something. Next up, we had John, Felix, Anthony, Cena versus John, Felix, Anthony, Cena. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's Ron Cena. Yes, Mr. Ron Cena. I was telling my buddies, yo, I think we're actually gonna get R2's coming out in the Cena fit. And they're like, no, it's not gonna happen. It happened. I love this. Look, here's the thing. This match was everything it had to be. Alright? No one was expecting like a 50-year-old Truth and a 48-year-old Cena to put on a 5-star classic. No. This was simply just to show how much of a douche Cena really was. Because, like, here's the thing. Truth was getting dog walked for the majority of the match. But Truth did get a good amount of offense in for a little bit. Sure, all the offense was Cena's, like, 5 moves of doom and the STF, but that was it. But that's all we really needed. But then it really just ended with, just him hitting him in the face and him winning. Because, like, he's about to hit him with the belt. Literally this will happen. Cena was about to go hit Truth with the belt. And then he's like, wait, no. No. You're kind of cool. And he gives the belt to the ref. We're like, oh my god, Cena about to be a good guy. Nope. He kicks Truth right in the testicles. And hits him on the AA and submits him and beats him. Which is actually interesting. It's the first time in like 7 years Cena's won via an AA. So, cool. But that was something. This match, it was alright. It happened. I'm glad they didn't burn any of his appearance dates on like with promo work for this, because like we didn't need that. But yeah. Next up, we had Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. This match right here was kinda flames. Alright. We had these men beat each other to a pulp. Here's the thing. Drew's been working injured since that street fight. No, not since street fight. Since the Fatal 4-Way at Backlash. So I think this match was a way to write him off TV. Because damn, did they damage him? Like, hit a lot of headshots happened there. Him and Damian, like, they have good chemistry, and I like that. But I feel like the way they ended the match was kind of terrible. Because, like, Damian hits Priest. Damian hits Drew with a concerto. Bang! And instead of pinning him, why would you not pin the guy you've been beefing for the past little while? He leaves and then just walks out. Which Jesse Ventura starts roasting. He's like, bro, why are you walking out like a little butt? I can't say that word. Like a little female dog. Like, dog, just pin him. Climb out, beat him, whatever. But yeah. The ending kind of sucked. Made Damian Priest look like a fucking goober, which kind of sucked, but yeah. It was alright match. I think it's a way of running Drew off TV for a while now. I don't think we're gonna see him until maybe the next Saudi show, like maybe. Okay, I don't think we're gonna see him until Clash in Paris, maybe. But no, that's like next month. Maybe that's August. Okay, maybe Clash in Paris we might see him when he comes back. That's my guess for now, though. But then it's time for the main event. which was, where is it? Where is it? Yes. It was Logan Paul versus Jay Uso. This was a fun match. Yeah. I don't know why, but I think their chemistry was a little bit off here. Like, they were, like, selling a little bit late. Like, Logan went for, like, his little moonsault, lion salt off the rope. And Jay put his knees up. And Logan gets up. He's like, oh, I forgot. Oh, I gotta sell. And sometimes Jay was a little bit slow and either didn't look good. It was alright match. Yo, Jay got a nice super kick, and Logan sold it like a champion with a pata, which I liked. Both of them got their offense in. At one point, Jay started doing a lot of stuff. He's about to win. 1, 2, the ref gets pulled out. What? It's John Cena who pulled out the ref, goes up, and starts wailing on Jay. Starts beating this man. And we're like, okay. And what do we hear? Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes out, obviously. And kind of, he hits John with the Cody with the crossroads, and Cena goes away. Logan's about to go hit him with the one lucky punch, and he goes underneath. He gets speared by Jay. Jay goes for Uso splash, wins, boom. And then where it gets nice is, this is either nice or controversial. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but we are going to be getting a tag team match with Cena and Logan Paul against Jay and Cody. Which, on one hand, I'm like, cool, because, like, Jay and Cody were such a fun tag team. It's where Jay became Yeet, which is really fun. But now it's like, yo, where are we gonna go from here? Like, why are we... I wanted Punk for this, but a Punk against Cena, but I guess we're not getting that. What I do think, though, is I believe somehow we're going to get Travis Scott into this, and we're going to have one more person on the Cody J team. Maybe Travis Scott isn't actually part of the team, but maybe just shows up interference. But yeah, that's what I think. I think Travis Scott's going to be involved in this, because once again, who needs The Rock? I get it, but yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Saturday Night's main event was a good show. Better than the other ones, because this one actually mattered for the future stories. Yeah, it was alright. I think with the women's title, I think now we just need Julia or not Roxanne, because Roxanne's on Raw. Must say Julia possibly, maybe Alexa Bliss fighting for this title. Give us some, like, give it a little bit of life, because, like, it's kind of dead. Yeah, so I think if Julia wins this title, it'll be really good. I think that's where we're going now. I think Chelsea's done with this title, and now she's going to go do her own stuff. I think this one's obviously going to go off probably until SummerSlam. Oh, I'll leave, no. I think until WrestleMania. So, yeah, this match, I think Damian is now going to be fighting for the U.S. title, I think. Cena and, I think Cena Truth are done. I think this match was just done just so we could get him to interfere with Jay. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. That's the future storyline implications. But until then, until next time, probably until tonight for Battleground. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. But that's today. Remember, guys, please do me a favor and hit me a little subscribe here, because if you guys don't get us to many more subscribers, they will take my dog. And I need my dog. All right. Peace.